What's up, people? We finally made it World Series bound. And hopefully we'll win this guy. Because remember, if you do remember from last year, we did make it this far. Unfortunately, we got beaten 5 games to the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, and we're facing them again. But going through my playoff stats right now, and you can see just some ridiculous numbers. 1 triple, but that's no big deal. The next stat is the big one, which is just unbelievable. If I could flip the page, there we go. Home runs. I have 7. The next guy has 3. 22 RBIs. The next guy has 9. So I have been producing a lot of offense for this team. So hopefully we can use that offense to win this World Series. It's going to be a tough battle for sure. Los Angeles Angels had our number last year. They seem to be a very similar team to what they were the year before. They just manhandled the Tigers 4-1. So they are a good team, and they're looking to go back-to-back. Not only that, but they have home field advantage in the All-Star game. Clearly, the AL won the All-Star game. I did not perform very well in the All-Star game, so a little bit of that blame can fall on my shoulders. I don't really recall what the score of the All-Star game was, but I know I had 2 at-bats and I didn't get a hit, so I certainly did not help the team at all. And you can see Josh Hamilton led their team in home runs and RBIs. Actually had more home runs than I did, which was pretty amazing. But here we go, first at-bat, going up against Jared Weaver. It was a battle. That I remember that at-bat very clearly. We were battling. It was 3. The count was 3-2. I fouled a few pitches off, and then he finally threw one right down the pipe, and I just smoked it. I remember that at-bat very, very clearly. And put us on the board here in the first inning, which is huge. 72 points for that. So you can see, if you have a long at-bat as far as pitch count, like you get their pitch count up, and then you do something like that, the only thing that would make that sweeter is if there's people on base. I might have got an 80-point at-bat. That would be ridiculous. But man, if you do well in the playoffs, your guy can accelerate big time as far as his skill set. P. Rich has improved so much over these last few weeks of playoffs. It's been unbelievable how many training points I've gotten. But here we're up 3-1, bases loaded. I rip a single into right field and get 2 RBIs there. So continue my hot streak as far as getting RBIs, 64 points for that. It's just been fantastic, and we have a 5-2 lead now here in the 6th inning. 2 men on. I'm trying to get a little bit more insurance for our team, but unfortunately hit that one off the end of the bat, and an easy out for them. And we'll have to go into the final inning here now with a 7-4 lead. I am up to bat. Guy throws one a little bit high, but down the middle. Unfortunately, I get underneath that one. But it looks like we might be able to hold off and win game number 1, which would be huge for our confidence considering what happened last year. And we actually do win 7-4. I had 2 hits that game with a home run, 3 RBIs. So pretty big game for me. Going into game number 2 now here. Really not a must-win. Obviously, it would be huge to win. Then we can really wrap up the series at home. Only having to win 2 more out of the next 3 at home, which would be huge for us. But don't really need to press too much. We just need to stay in this, stay competitive. If we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. It's not going to be the end of the world. We did our job. We took 1 out of the first 2 games in their home park, which gives us home field advantage at that point. But here P. Rich ties the game up, now 1-1 with a huge home run. I mean, that was a monster shot. And he's been doing that all playoffs. So you guys have been seeing all week how amazing P. Rich has been playing. And it just continues right into the World Series. It's been fantastic. I swear to God, I've never seen this in my life as far as a road to the show guy with so much dominance in the playoffs. It's never happened to me in any of my road to the shows. And it's been something I'll never forget. One of the best road to the show moments I've ever had in this game is this playoff run. And it continues here with, like I said, another home run that ties the game up 1-1. And now we're into the 5th inning. We're down 1, and I swing through a breaking ball in the dirt. Fortunately for me, the guy throws the ball away, so I do get on base. But those low breaking balls just kill me, especially if I'm behind in the count or deep into a count. I'll tend to swing through those things way more often than not. But there I have a pretty hard shot. Unfortunately, it was tailing right back towards the left fielder, and he was able to catch that. And we end up losing the game 6-5, which is kind of unfortunate. I mean, you score 5 runs, you expect to win games like that, but it is what it is. It happens. So we're going back to our home stadium, tied 1 game apiece, going into game number 3. It'll be nice to play in front of our home ballpark. It's a little bit nicer atmosphere for us. A little bit more of a crowd on our side. Maybe it'll give us a little bit of momentum, because we definitely want to win this game. You want to put the pressure on them. They're the defending world champs. You want to put the pressure on those guys to actually have to come through in pressure spots to make big plays. So we definitely need to put all the pressure, put all of our eggs in our basket on this game, and try to win it. You know, however we can do it, we need to try to win this game. But it's nothing here. I reached for one way out of the zone, which is dumb. Just flare one out in right field. Easy play, easy out there. That's unfortunate. That's going to happen sometimes. You're not going to have a home run every at bat. But here I get one right down the middle. I feel like this one had a chance to get out, but it dies right out the wall. So close to being a 2-run shot. And that could have been huge. If you watch a little bit later in this video, that could have been a huge hit, a huge home run. Unfortunately, it just doesn't work out that way. And then this guy gets a little bit greedy, running to third base with a not very far ball that I hit there. So he's thrown at third. Come up in the next inning, hit a little blooper off the end of the bat, but it's able to sneak by that second baseman. And this time the guy does advance to third base, so we have a chance now to get this game tied up, thanks to P. Rich, and we do get it tied up. Here we are in the 10th inning. Again, another shot to do something there. A nice pitch just on the outside half of the plate, right at belt level. I mean, I should be able to do something with that, but unfortunately just pop it up. Here we are in the 13th inning, so we're deep into this game, and I do the exact same thing, another pop-up. So that's like 3 weak pop-ups that I've had in this game. So probably my worst performance so far. So far in the playoffs, just all these weak pop-ups. But here I get one a little bit more inside, so I'm able to come around on that one a little bit better. Shoot one right up the middle. Hopefully we can do something here now. Very, very, very late in this game. I think we're in the 16th inning. Unfortunately, though, they scored 3 in that same inning, and we're not able to score. So we actually lose game 3, which is huge for us, or huge for them, I should say. I go 3 for 6. It was a long-ass game. But they're up 2-1. Find out the epic conclusion, or maybe terrible conclusion, coming up tomorrow as we finish off this playoff run by P. Rich. See you tomorrow. Peace.